Greetings to all fellow seniors and cultivators. You know, when we talk about the I Ching, what usually comes to mind? For most people, it's all about fortune telling, right? But what if I told you that's just scratching the surface? Today, we're going to uncover its deep, profound connection to the very fabric of reality, to the Tao itself. So, here's our roadmap for today. First, we're going to reframe the I Ching, not as a fortune-telling tool, but as a map of, well, everything. Then, we're going to journey back to the very beginning, to the stillness before creation. We'll watch the birth of duality, see how our physical world comes into being, and then, and this is the most important part, we'll explore the path that leads back to that original source. Trust me, this is more than just a lesson. It's the journey of the Tao. All right, let's get into it. When most people hear I Ching or the Book of Changes, their minds usually jump to one specific thing. A mystical book for telling the future, right? A way to get a sneak peek at what's around the corner. And yeah, it can be used that way, but that's just the shallow end of the pool. What if it's actually something so much bigger? What if it's a map of the entire universe, a guide to the very structure of the Tao? The ancient wisdom tells us it all started when the sage Fuxi drew a single, simple line. That one act symbolized the origin of everything. This wasn't about predicting fortunes. It was about describing reality itself. Now, to really understand this map, we have to go back, way back. We have to start where everything starts, at the absolute beginning, before a beginning was even a concept. This state is called Wu Ji, the ultimate void, the true origin of all things. Just try to imagine it, a state of perfect, absolute stillness. The ancient texts call it principal heaven, or Li Chen. And it's not an empty nothingness. It's more like a silent, unmoving potential that holds everything that will ever exist. This is the eternal root. But obviously, the world we know is anything but still. It's in constant motion. So what happened? Well, there was a movement, a single stir in that profound stillness of Wuji. And that very first movement gives birth to Tai-Ji, the supreme ultimate. It's the first vibration, the breath that separates the one into two, Yin and Yang. This creates what's known as the energetic world, Qi heaven or Qi Tian, a realm of constant change, of karma, of destiny. This is the world of ups and downs, cause and effect, the world we all live in. And this dynamic realm is precisely what the 64 hexagrams of the I Ching so perfectly map out. So, we've gone from the silent void to this dance of energy, and it's from that dance that the world, as we can see it and touch it and experience it, finally takes shape. This brings us to the third stage, Huangji, the material world. You'll also hear it called form heaven or Shangtian. Seriously, everything you can see and touch right now, the screen in front of you, the ground beneath your feet, every single living being, these are what the sages called the 10,000 things. They're all the physical proof, the manifestation of that endless dance between yin and yang. Okay, so let's just quickly run that back. It's a three-step flow. We start with Wuji, total stillness, the realm of pure principle. Then, boom, a single movement creates Tai-Ji, the energetic world of duality, of Qi. And from that interplay, Huangji is born, the physical world of form that we see all around us. So principle to Qi to form. It's a simple idea, but it's an incredibly profound map of all creation. Okay, so if we're living in this world of constant change, this world of Tai-Ji that the I Ching describes so well, how in the world do we find our way back? How do we get back to that simple, profound stillness we came from? Well, the teachings of Tao give us the answer. Think about it like this. On one side, you have the cycle of Tai-Ji. This is where most of us are, right? Feeling caught in endless change, governed by karma and destiny. This is the world of the 64 hexagrams. But on the other side, there's a path of return to Wu Ji. And this path is all about finding the one, a way back to stillness, back to our eternal root. This is the path of the Tao. And this whole concept of the one isn't just from one single teaching. It's a universal truth. Just look at this quote here. Whether you're talking about Buddhism, Taoism, or Confucianism, they all point to the same thing, returning to a single unifying principle. The language might be a little different, but the core journey, it's exactly the same. And this right here is the heart of it all. Receiving the Tao is about finding this one. It's the key that unlocks a direct path, letting us step off the endless roller coaster of Tai-Ji and return to the deep peace and stillness of Wuji, our true home. It's about using the map not to predict the future, but to find the very point it was drawn from. So, we've traveled from the dawn of creation all the way to the path of return. Let's bring it all home and see what this cosmic map really means for us, right here, right now.
Okay, let's break it down. First, the I Ching isn't just a fortune-telling gimmick. It's a deep, meaningful map of reality itself. Second, everything in the universe flows from one ultimate, silent oneness. That's Wuji. Third, our everyday life happens right in the middle of Tai-Ji, the world of duality and constant change. And finally, the Tao gives us the solution, the path of the one that leads us right back to our source. It's a powerful idea. The universe isn't just something out there to be studied, it's a home we can actually return to.
So we're left with this thought. The I Ching gives us the map. The Tao shows us the path. And we know the destination is the origin, that deep stillness where we all came from. The only question left is, where does your journey begin? If you like this explainer, please like, share, and subscribe. Gratitude for the grace of heaven and the virtues of the teachers. Thank you, everyone. See you next time.